Hello ladies and gentlemen cars, and welcome back to our F125 My Team career. Last time in Bahrain, we made the one-stop work, and we got even more points. The race for Aron though didn't go as well. He had a spin, and came almost dead last. But as for the standings, Lando Norris leads Max Verstappen by 22 points, and Lewis Hamilton is just 12 points behind him in P3. But as for constructors, we are still all the way down in P8, because Alpine and Williams scored points during the race, and so we made up no gains within the constructors at all. But anyways, that's about it. Let's head to qualifying for Jeddah. Last race, we raced as Franco Colapinto, so this race we are going to be racing as Aron.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
Alright, well that's not very well. Our internal combustion engine is not looking too great. Everything else seems normal. Maybe not the gearbox, but hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us for the race. Alright, then here we go for our first lap here in Jeddah. This is my favorite street circuit, so hopefully we get some sort of good result here. Here we go, into turn 1. Oh, I'm probably going to get held up by signs. That's not a very good sign. Oh, signs. Yeah, we got held up by him just a little bit. Hopefully that's not too damaging to our time. I can't tell if Colapinto's on a lap or not. I don't think he is, because his light is flashing. So hopefully we can use him for a little tow. Why is he going on the line? Move, man. Gosh dang it, Colapinto. That might have screwed us up. Oh my goodness, the tire wear on the front right. We hit the wall a little bit. Okay, only 10th, but what is that compared to everyone else, though? Oh, we're down to P19. Oh, that's not very good. Alright, then here we go for our second lap here in Jeddah. Hopefully there's not going to be anybody... Oh, I rode the curb a bit too much there. Hopefully there's no cars to slow us down this time, so we can actually get a good lap in. Oh yeah, look at that, 6/10 up, oh yeah. I'm feeling it. Oh, fastest sector 1 too? Oh hell yeah, man. Alright, here we go, final corner. We're almost an entire second up. Hopefully we can get out and move on to Q2. And we're up to P11. For the first time this season, we are through to Q2. Alright, then Lewis Hamilton sets the pace in qualifying 1. Jack Doohan up in P6, don't know how he's up there, but out in Q1 is Tsunoda, Alonso, Albon, our teammate Franco Colapinto, Hulkenberg, and Isaac Hadjar. Oh my goodness, I took that way too bad. Oh, that's a horror. Okay, this is not going to be a good lap. Oh, okay, well we've gone and we've hit the mat wall. Alright, well that puts an end to that first lap.
Let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Alright, well we're down in P16 because of that. And this is our one and only lap of trying to get out of Q2. So hopefully something will happen here. Alright, that's a bit of the wall, and that's a lot of the curb. I used a bit too much of our overtake, our battery on the line, and I think we're still in P16. And no, we've made zero improvement, we're down to P16. Alright, well, that was a pretty disappointing Q2 session, but I'm glad that we made it through nonetheless. Alright, Max Verstappen sets the pace for Q2, and Pierre Gasly is up to P4. Don't know what he's doing up there, and Liam Lawson is up to P5, okay. But the Haas's both made it through to Q3, that's a bit insane. But out in Q2 is Piastri, Sainz, Doohan, Stroll, Bortoletto, and ourselves as Paul Aron. And we are 3/10 slower than the car ahead.
Welcome to one of the fastest races in the entire calendar, and while it's one of the newer races on the F1 World Tour, it's already staked its reputation as a fan favourite. It's Jeddah, and it's the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Russell, Max Verstappen, and Ocon, Gasly, Antonelli, Lawson, and Ollie Behrman, Piastri, Sainz, Jack Doohan, and Stroll, Bortoletto, Aron, Yuki Tsunoda, and Fernando Alonso, Albon, Colapinto, Hülkenberg, and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
I don't think any of us are going to be happy if we don't come away with points today, so let's find a way into that top 10. You can do it.
Alright, well, I guess we're going with the one stop. I think that'll work. But before we actually start the race, I found a trick. So for some reason in F125, the AI drivers have absolutely shit race starts, and I have found a solution to it. So we're going to do this first race start normally, and experience the absolutely shit race starts. Here we go, we've passed one driver, 2 drivers, 3 drivers, we've passed the McLaren. See, absolutely shit race starts, and I've just hit the back someone.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Absolutely shit race start. So now, we're going to press cancel, and we're going to press restart session. Now the AI will actually have a somewhat good race start. I don't know why this works, but I was just goofing off one day in F1 World, and it was working time after time again. So from now on, that's what I'm going to do for each one of these races. I'm going to just restart the session and give each of the AI actually good start times. It's still not as good, but it's a little better. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna actually back out of that. I was about to go 3 wide with Stroll and Piastri. Alright, well, we've gotten a pretty good start. We've passed Tsunoda and Doohan off the start. Stroll and Piastri still going too wide there. I'm scared that I'm gonna get stuck behind them as they go too wide here. Oh no, okay, here we go. Come on, guys. Alright, well, we've lost so much time to the cars ahead. And they're still going too wide. Alright. I think I've got the best seat in the house for this battle for P12, a very important position. Alright, well, it seems that they finally stopped fighting for P12 for now. But there's already a huge gap to P11, so there goes any hopes that I had for possibly getting points this race.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
And here comes Jack Doohan on our outside of this final corner. But yeah, Mark just told us about the engine wear, and yeah, it's not looking too well. No, I was an idiot and I forgot to replace it before qualifying started, so we're gonna really not get any speed on the straights. We just lose so much speed on the straights. Okay, Doohan, alright. Even with DRS and hot lap on, Tsunoda is up our ass. Oh my god. We are just slow, so I got a little bump from Tsunoda there. But he's gonna go through with no problem at all. Alright, we're back down to where we started in P16. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what happened. As soon as Tsunoda and Doohan passed us, we just lost everybody. Like, we were able to keep up with Stroll and Antonelli up until Doohan and Stroll passed us, and now Albon and Hulkenberg are catching up to us. Alright, well, here comes Albon, the 2 Saubers, and Alonso. You're able to save Albon for that first little fight, but here he comes again. That's Doohan into the pits, I think that was, and Sainz as well, but they were on softs, so... But through goes Albon. We're still at P16 because of those 2 pits, but... I fear that we've lost Albon. Oh my goodness, the speed Bortoleto and Alonso have there. I even haven't had my battery up onto hot lap. I'm bumping Bortoleto a lot there. Just the speed that he had. Even with DRS, we can't go for move. Alright, well, we're down to P17. Alright, well, there goes Bortoleto into the pits, and a few other drivers as well. Oh my goodness, the speed that Alonso has. Alright, well, we're back up to P14 because of those pits. Our pit window is only in 2 laps, so oh my goodness, that is off track. So maybe we can make it through. Oh my goodness, Alonso is going for the overtake here. Alright, well that's actually kind of good, because now we're going to have DRS on him for these next 2 straights. DRS, use some battery. And we're back up, and we're actually up to P12 because there's some even more pits. So we're up to P12. That's pretty good. I don't know what happened to Alonso there. There goes Alonso. Here comes the other Spaniard of Carlos Sainz. He's also right behind us now. Alright, hopefully we can get the run back on Alonso here.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Oh my goodness, turn. Oh, I haven't looked at the tire wear in a while. These tires are cooked.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Our straight line speed is so bad that Sainz is probably gonna... Alright, there goes Sainz. Alright, see you later. Granted, he is on fresher tires, but... Gosh dang, the speed that he had in order to make that even happen. Alonso is going on our outside, but we're going to be pinning this lap. So, oh my goodness. I don't think we're going to need to be fighting with him, but I don't remember where you start braking at. Alright, here we go for our first and hopefully only pit stop of the race. Alright, well, we're down to P22, all the way in dead last. Well, hopefully we can catch up to them. If not, I don't really know what to say. Yeah, that's a few more drivers into the pits. Hopefully we come out ahead of at least a few of them. I don't think we're coming out ahead of Alonso, though. Nope, he's all the way up there. Oh no, that's Stroll. Never mind. Alright, so we're ahead of Doohan. Up to P19 now.
Here's some information on Russell for you. They're retiring from the race. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car...
Oh, what happens? Russell and Norris are out. Russell has a 10-second penalty, even though he's DNF'd. Alright, well, we're up to P17. Hopefully we're close enough to the pack ahead to where we can gain some positions while they're in the pits. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, we're gonna get so many positions here, I think. Come on, get ahead of Sainz. Go, Tsunoda, go! Alright, well, we're not ahead of Sainz, but we are in the points. We're up to P10. So maybe that has worked out pretty well in our favor. Can I pass Tsunoda while we're catching safety car queue? Wait, is that allowed? Can I do that? Can I pass Tsunoda while we're trying to catch the safety car queue? Hold on. Okay, so you cannot pass under any safety car conditions. However, Tsunoda is just so slow that I think an exception can be made here to where, yes, we can pass him. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna pass Tsunoda. I wonder if I can also pass Sainz. I don't know if we can get there fast enough. I don't know if we can catch up to him fast enough to where we can do it. Well, we might. He's pretty slow. Oh my goodness, I had to brake so much I didn't hit the back of him. And then here we go. On the back of Sainz we go. Alright, whoa. We're up to P8. I don't know. What's happening to the safety car? Are we not in... Why is the safety car just on the side of the road there? Is it even moving? No, it's just sat on the side of the road. What is happening to the safety car? Well, I think that we found a new glitch in F125. I've just noticed that the track on the top left doesn't even have the yellow flag up. So, I'm looking on the map to see when that Ferrari approaches the safety car. To see, like, what happens. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're entering the safety car queue. Okay. I don't know what that was. I don't know why it was taking forever to actually start the safety car queue, but okay. I mean, it's not penalizing us for passing them, so I'm gonna take it. Alright, then here we are. What is happening? What was that? What? What is happening? Wait, hold on. What is happening? Why is the safety car just pulling off to the side and letting everyone through? And, like, the AI drivers are even racing under yellow flag conditions. Like, the AI are even racing under the safety car. But they're not using any battery. Okay, well, I guess Lawson is. They're not using any battery because it's a safety car. I have no idea what's happening. Is this cheating? I don't know if this would be considered cheating or not, because like I'm not breaking any rules. Like, I'm not getting any warnings or penalties for this. The other AI are just super slow. And, you know, I'm trying to finish the race as fast as I can. Hamilton has a drive-through penalty. Why does he have a drive-through penalty? Falling too far back, He has 2 drive-through penalties. And so does Verstappen. What? Alright, well, we're gonna pass Lawson. We're gonna go up to P4. Hamilton and Verstappen both have drive-through penalties. Are they gonna serve them, or... I don't think that they can serve them, because we're in a safety car. Yeah, they can't serve their penalties, so they're just gonna stay out. Alright, well, we're making the move on Hamilton. Leclerc also has a drive-through penalty. What is going on? Okay, well, here's the safety car again. I'm gonna actually be able to have, like, front row seats to see exactly what happens with it. Okay. What is... What? And we're racing again. Alright, we're up to P2. I have no idea what is happening. I haven't seen this from any other, like, creators that I've watched so far. I haven't seen anything like this. I have no idea what's happening. Leclerc's 13 seconds ahead. I wonder if he's actually pushing or if he's like the others and just driving super slowly. But as things stand right now, we are in P2. Really quickly, I'm just gonna see what happens with Verstappen. If I just, like, slow my car down a bit, what happens? Can he pass me? Okay, I guess, okay, so we can sort of still race them. But they don't use any battery, so we can just overtake them right back. Oh, EA. Alright, then here's Leclerc.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, about 6 laps later, the safety car is finally coming in. Leclerc, Hamilton, and Verstappen all have drive-through penalties. Are they gonna serve them this lap? Or are they going to serve them a different lap? I guess they're not serving it this lap. Leclerc has an awful restart time, and we're going to be able to get the jump on him into turn 1. Oh, we're up to P1. We're leading the race. Are they still not...
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking
Are they still not able to use their battery? I don't understand what's happening. Their safety car is gone now, so they should be able to go at 100% now. That's cutting the corner a bit. Now here comes Leclerc. They don't have DRS, but they don't have... I think that they're using battery. I can't tell. This is a pretty scary sight, isn't it? A Ferrari, a Red Bull, and two Ferraris and a Red Bull behind you is a pretty scary sight. But all three of them are going to pass us. Okay, are they going in? Okay, now they're going in for their drive-through penalties now.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Okay, I think that we're actually finally going racing here. For these last 4 laps, we're actually racing. Liam Lawson is in P2, Pierre Gasly P4, and I think that was Lance Stroll that was peeking his head into P5. Well, here comes Liam Lawson with that DRS, just so much speed. Now let him lie a little bit through that exit of the corner so that way we get DRS. I need to win this race because I refuse to let Liam Lawson get a win inside F1. So I'm gonna dive to the inside of him and take the lead back. I guess we're still going too wide. I thought he was gonna back out of it, but I guess he didn't. Oh my goodness, Lawson. He's really fighting for this win. But I refuse to let him get a win in F1. I refuse. Piastri, come on, man. You gotta help me out here. Oh no, Lawson's gonna be able to go through. I think everyone's gonna be able to go through here. Because I have 0 battery. No. Here comes Oscar Piastri. He's gonna go through to P2. Try to make the dive into the final corner. I don't know what happened to their AI. This is like 94 or 95 AI. I don't understand why I'm able to fight with Oscar Piastri. I guess we're not really fighting with him. Because through he goes. But as we start the final lap, Liam Lawson leads the race. Oscar Piastri is P2 and we're in P3. Oh, just squeezed between Piastri and the wall there. I should have backed out of it, but I was focused on other things like the safety car and the Ferraris all the way back there. I forgot that Hamilton had 2 drive-throughs that he had to serve, so he's super far back. I need to stop looking at the map because we're gonna lose this podium to Gasly. If we're not gonna win, we're at least gonna get a podium. But as we come down the straight for the final time, Liam Lawson is gonna get his first win in F1. That was just an insane moment there with Gasly and Tsunoda. That was a Pixar Cars moment. We had 0 battery and they pulled around the outside of us, but we get driver of the day. That was an absolutely insane race.
They're out of their seats in the grandstands and all saluting your winner today, Liam Lawson.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they were able to do today. Great stuff indeed.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. And taking the applause and making his way to the top step, congratulations to Liam Lawson.
Alright, then that concludes the race here in Jeddah. Liam Lawson gets his first win in his F1 career, and we get our first podium in our F1 My Team career. But Piastri finishes P2, Tsunoda P4, then Gasly, Ocon, Sainz, Stroll, Doohan, and Kimi Antonelli rounds out the points. All the way down here, I never thought I would see this happening, where Verstappen, Hamilton, and Leclerc are the last of the running cars, and Norris and Russell both get a DNF. That was an absolutely insane race, but that result bumps us up to P6, and VCarb is now P5 in the standings. But anyways, that concludes an absolutely insane race. An insane and confusing race. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I will see you next time for our home race in Miami.